Your coat is so shiny, Neil. Did you get it dry cleaned?
How can you switch tones like that without third-degree whiplash?
Oh, I'm sorry. So yeah, about your machine.
Yup, dry cleaning is just the best. Hey, about earlier. Never mind that. How's progress with the patient? Just swell. We've almost unlocked his entire timeline. Then we'll just send the signal and... bam, another job well done. Sounds like you've got everything under control. You bet. Hey, look. I still think I owe you an explanation for what happened earlier. When I said I couldn't stand you, I swear it was only because I thought you weren't listening. Uh-huh. Move along. It's kind of funny. Actually, let me just double check something real quick. There we go. Yellow health. Alright. Why is there a shiny book? Oh, it's this. Sorry, I'm double checking something. Yeah, it's always just the three of them. Huh. A whole lifetime of memories, and we barely ran into any of these nice ones. I wonder if he can find the book that was sealed, because Dr. Neil would absolutely open the book. You're out early. Just needed to take care of some things. I'm headed back soon. That's good. We're done connecting most of the paths through Colin's memories, by the way. If you'd like, I could tell you about the things we found.
I thought that would be considered confidential.
Yeah, but you're his wife. I personally think you deserve to know.
Thanks, but I'm okay.
Aren't you at least a bit curious about the things we found?
Sure, and there was a time when I'd have been dying to know every detail. But now, I don't think it matters much anymore. Perhaps you know some things I don't. Maybe it'd even change my view of things. Still, even then, it'd just be another incomplete piece of reality. And after a lifetime when all is said and done, I feel like the best I could do is simply stay with the reality I've come to peace with. There is, however, something I wanted to ask, only because I feel like it's meant for me. Did you find anything about why Colin put this book here, and like this?
No, I was actually going to ask you about it.
He's had it for a long time now, but he kept on replacing its pages. And now, it's just filled with pieces of blank paper. If you find something about it that's meant for me, please do let me know. That's all I ask.
Understood. I'll keep an eye out for it.
Huh. Hey, wait. Dr. Watts, right? I know I haven't been the most welcoming, and you probably know why by now. But I know you're just here to do your job. So, thank you for helping him.
Yeah, no hard feelings. So that book is blank at this point.
Try to leave him be. Disturbances only make my job harder. Taking a breather, huh?
Paperwork mostly. How's he looking?
Colin's okay so far, but you guys sure are stirring things up in there.
Stirring things up? What do you mean?
It's his brain activity. It's been abnormally high for a sedated patient. Try not to aggravate him too much in there.
Wait, what? But we haven't been doing anything different compared to any other patient.
Hey, I'm only telling you what I see. Anyway, just try to keep it in mind. I'll continue to monitor his status.
Hey, may I talk to you in private for a moment? Well... Alright, come on. What's up?
There's something I wanted to ask you. It's about my father's wish and what you saw in there.
You know that's confidential, right?
Yes, but you must know what it's like being the family of a patient undergoing this procedure. To be honest, my mother was always against it, and I wasn't a big fan either. But if Father were to take on a new life's worth of memories, well, knowing what and why would at least help me come to terms with it. So please, could you tell me? I'm torn on this one, but I'm going to keep confidentiality.
Look, as much as I want to spill the beans for you, my hands are tied. Company policies and whatnot.
Yeah, I understand.
Hey, if it helps, he really did ask for you and your mother to stay as a part of his new life. But I can only tell you that much. Hope it still means something.
Thanks, Doc. Oh, I hope I made the right call there. Check in with Eva first? Where's Eva? Alright, let's establish communication with Eva.
Hey, Eva, do you hear me?
Neil?
Yup, how's it going in there?
Just trying to find the last memory link.
Still? There was only one left.
Yeah, I don't know. I've looked everywhere. But the scan shows there's one more here somewhere. I'm gonna find it. Are you done with the paperwork?
Well, Damn it. Where are my pills?
Neil?
I'd better not have left them in the car again.
Hey, you still there?
Sorry, I'm not finished with my paperwork yet.
How long does it take to fill and sign some papers?
It's, almost ready. I'll come back as soon as it's done.
Alright, just make it quick.
It shouldn't take that long to get to the car and back.
Pills. Okay. That would explain a few things.
Hey, mister. I knew you'd come by here.
Oh, it's you again.
Thanks for kicking Amber's doll into the pond for me. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, is that your mother?
It's okay. I hope you traumatized that kid. She's been picking on my potato for years. It's time she learned her lesson. And now that I got an even smaller potato, I was really starting to worry about the future.
You named your other kid Potato too?
Of course not. Don't be silly. It's just a nickname. His real name's Spud.
Oh, by the way, the front desk man said you're here to visit Old Man Colin?
You know Colin?
Yeah, he once literally beat up Amber for me. Did I use that word right, Ma?
No, dear, you meant figuratively.
Oh, but whatevs. So anyway, last week, Colin gave me his leftover jar of lemon juice. I haven't seen him since then, though. Could you please give it back to him?
Wait, lemon juice? What for?
To write spy messages, of course. It's invisible ink.
I've already written 2 secret letters to Spud when he can read good. Old Man Colin said he was already done using it, so I could borrow the whole jar if I wanted.
Oh. Huh. Lucky me.
So, could you give the jar back to Colin?
Well, I don't think Colin needs it anymore. You could probably keep it.
Wowee! Thanks! I'm gonna write a letter to myself.
Okay, Potato, it's time to head back home.
All right.
Eva, are you calling from the machine?
Yeah, at least this function's still working normally.
Hey, listen, I think I might have figured out something about Colin's notebook.
That's not important. Right now I need you to check something for me.
What?
Bye!
Is everything going okay in there? Did you find that last memory link?
No. Are you at a computer?
I can be.
Good. Could you run a record search on Faye and check for any aviation accidents?
You think she was in a plane crash?
I just want to rule the possibility of something out.
I'll send you her
extracted profile. There's enough data even without a last name. Let me know when you have the results.
Okay.
Hello?
Hey, Rox, you're still on your laptop, right?
Yep.
I just forwarded a profile to you. Mind helping me run a record check?
Sure. Mind telling me what you're up to with the machine? Okie dokie, Loki Pokey. It's settled then. I'll call you back with the results. If my prediction's correct, then the aviation record search is not going to bring anything up. Oh, right. Stop calling me. I'm going to need my pills.
Hey, Eva, I'm still working on the...
Neil? Can you hear me?
Yes?
Hello? Are you there?
I'm right here. What is it?
Neil, if you can hear me. Listen, I don't think she...
Eva? You still there? Weird. The comm must be malfunctioning. I'll fix it as soon as I get back. Wait a minute. Huh. That's a nice bike. Sure wish I had one like it.
That could be Faye, but I don't think it is.
Eva, what happened earlier?
No, it's Roxy, you silly putty.
Oh. So how's the record search going?
Oh, it's going just great.
Actually, no, it's not great at all.
Well, what Rob's saying is that it depends on your perspective.
What? It's a yes or no question. Did she die in a plane crash or not?
Well,
so here's the great part. There's no plane crash to her record, so you won't have to worry about that.
Sheesh, why did you just say so? A simple no would have sufficed.
Well, that's not all, though. The thing is, not only is there no plane crash, there is nothing else to her record either. In fact, there is no record of Faye.
As in no record available to public domain?
As in no record in existence anywhere.
I think I'm right.
We've checked the cumulative public record, the private ID network databases, even a few places that we technically don't have access to. Still, there is no record of her for anything. No death, not even birth.
Oh.
So unless Colin's got some extreme form of distortive amnesic condition...
He doesn't, I checked.
Yeah, so... Ooh, sorry, I got another call. Hello?
Well, now I've taken my pills. Hopefully whatever bad was happening is going to stop. Act 3! Even if it was just someone like me. That was spooky. Hey, where are you two going? Company called. We got another patient going live across town.
Yeah, gotta hop. Sorry, Neil.
Night call, huh? Should have taken a nap. We're all used to it by now.
Seems like you've got a handful to sort out yourself, huh?
Yes. If what we yielded means what I think it means, you might be in for a tricky evening. At least from our experience, patients capable of that tend to be rather peculiar cases. I've read the patient's case, by the way. Care for a word of advice? Well, you're probably going to give it anyway, so...
I don't know the details of Colin's life, but this reminds me of a case we've done. Just try to remember that making someone happy isn't only about finding the answers. It could be about shaping the question. Anyhow, good luck. By the way, don't think you're getting off the hook easy. After this is done, you've got some explaining to do, don't you? And it's gonna be so much fun. See ya. I'm looking forward to it. Ooh, wait, something just occurred to me. Although I'm not sure why yet, I do know that you removed the machine's stabilizer. But with the patient's subconsciousness being neurowired to the system's processor, well, I hope you got a backup plan if he's able to get around its single-thread firewall.
See if the book's still there. Let's see if she still has the book on her. Hey, Sophia, I think I found...
We can talk later. Please head back in there for now. Seems like something's gone wrong.
No time to waste. I die when my characters move that slow. I would kill for a sprint button in this game. Eva? It's probably best not to provoke anything before figuring out what's going on. I should find Eva first. Alright. Doesn't want me to talk to anybody. Alright, if it's not obvious from everything that's being said, I'm pretty sure Faye is not real. I think he's imagined her. Try going inside. Wait, something's different with that Colin avatar. Huh. The link to his timeline's overworld got unlocked. Even if Eva's not there anymore, it'd be easier to look for her from there. Last time it was a timeline. This guy's got issues. Eva, are you here? Every memory of Colin that we've pieced together so far. She's got to be in one of them. Well, let's try the one with the big old swirling vortex. How about that? The vortex of the anomaly that's been bouncing us around. I guess it's near the memory we left off at. Personnel. Dr. Eva Rosalind, not detected. Well, let's do some scanning then. Where could she be? Not here either. How can she be in the machine but nowhere in the memories? Unless... System, narrow down Ava's most recent position. Well, duh. Freaking Bermuda Triangle. Guess it's back to the crime scene. System, load up all available recordings from here. I'm heading out. Get the forms ready for a fill-in.
Wait, what? Flippin' corn cobs. How can this one memory be so hard to find? And what idiot... And that idiot sure is taking a sweet time. Wait a minute. Are you at a computer? Good. Could you run a record search on Faye and check for any aviation accidents? I just want to rule the possibility of something out. Neil, can you hear me? Hello? Are you there? Neil, if you can hear me. Listen, I don't think she's real. She's all in his head, and something strange is happening. Hello? Say something.
What is this? You. What did you do to Eva? What is this? Damn it. This isn't even the freaking genre of patient I signed up for. What do you want?
Leave.
We can't leave. This is our job. Colin signed for us to be here.
He changed his mind. Leave. You don't belong here.
Fine. You want to play hardball? Let's play freaking hardball. You may have the host's subconsciousness, but I'm still the admin of this world. I never thought I'd have to use this, but you leave me no choice. It's time to show you my true power. This is gonna get stupid anime, isn't it? This gesture-controlled interface was a terrible idea. Okay, I can honestly say I did not expect any of that to happen. That is amazing. If you think I'm going to show mercy, you'd be sadly mistaken. Give up now, and maybe I'll consider... Yep, that's about right. Seriously good animation for an indie pixel game.
Please leave.
Ugh. This is so not what I built that back door for. I guess even my code needs testing before practical use. Ugh. What the heck happened to Eva? I need to get to the bottom of this. Alright, what does their note say about Faye? Not exactly the girl across the balcony. Yeah, no crap. Can I go inside? I can. Any instance of Colin should get me back to the overworld. System, narrow down positions of rogue mental activity. I think I have to defeat all the Mega Man bosses again. She's split up everywhere? Where to even begin? Okay. Well, let's find out what's going on. She's here somewhere. System disable interactivity for all non-operators, including Colin. Wait a minute. This is the last accessible memory where we saved a communicative copy of Colin. Not quite as bright as the real thing, but sure beats nothing at all. Colin, can you hear me? Oh, you're back. Yes. Listen, I need your help. What the? Hello? You locked down the one who created you?
That? No, that's not the real Colin. That's merely a partial copy of him that you created.
What the? What is this place?
You tell me.
What? Wait a minute. This is my unfinished interface? How are you even here? And where is Eva?
Why should I tell you? You were going to remove me from Colin's memories.
We weren't necessarily gonna.
You're here to do your job, are you not? You said yourselves that you'd start with me, then work your way up.
We only said that because we didn't know you could hear us. Wait, that came out wrong. But listen, you need to believe me. I'm on the patient's side, not the contracts. This is just a misunderstanding. We're here to do what's best for Colin, and you can work with us to make it happen.
That does sound enticing. It would be nice if that were the case. But should I believe you? Well, let's see. No! Access to current memory denied. Commencing forced booting.
Hey, wait! I'm the admin! Damn it, did my own system just elope with my patient's freaking imaginary friend? Alright, there's still anomalous stuff there. So, how did you buy a ticket for that seat?
I wasn't even here in the actual memory. Get it right.
This again? Hey, look over there. Okay, it isn't fair that you're basically wired to the system's processor. Why won't you just give up and leave us alone? I know Colin signed the contract, but he only did it out of desperation. He didn't understand the consequences, but he does now. Listen, I don't know what you take us for, but we're here to help him. I mean, I don't know exactly how yet, but at least give us a chance. Just tell me where Eva is and give us the memory link so we can finish the job. Your colleague? To tell you the truth, I don't actually know where she is. And as for the memory link... You'll have to go through me. Ugh. Well, let's start with fight. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Man, she's slippery. There we go. That was your choice. So be it. That's not fair. I can't even leave a mark on you. What am I supposed to do there? There was no chance at all. Access to current memory denied. Commencing forced booting. Okay, this sucks. This is such a twist on what happened in To the Moon. Alright, need to look for something that looks out of place. How well do I remember these from last week? Hey. You've been here since the beginning, haven't you? You've only had a glimpse of his life. Don't speak as if you know the beginning. Hey, look, that paper plane thing was totally uncool. But what did you mean when you said you don't know where Eva is? I saw the footage. You were the one who locked her away. No. All I did was lock the communication channels and give her a scare. I don't know where she went afterwards. In fact, she disappeared soon after you returned. Disappeared? As in, she unplugged from the machine? Yes, she's no longer here. And if you don't leave too, well, I'm gonna make you leave. Same fighting system? No, new fighting system. Wait, how are you even accessing my private programs like this? That wasn't what I was asking at all. Oh, come on. Access to current memory denied. Commencing forced booting. What is this anymore? Alright, I've got an idea. Now that we know that Eva's on the outside... Ugh. Did Eva really unplug from the machine? Maybe I should too. Wait, but if I'm not here either, Faye might even be able to reset our progress. I guess there's at least some use in keeping her busy. Okay, I wanted to see if I could... There was an option before to swap characters, and I can't right now. I mean, if you really want to fly so bad, Faye said, why don't you go and become a pilot? Good try, but I sure don't recall the poster looking like that. You look a little distorted, by the way.
You try squeezing in there and looking the same.
Look, we don't have a lot of time left. If Colin's wish is to be fulfilled, we need you to work with us.
Do you still not understand? Colin's wish is no longer something you can grant him. His wish now is for you to be gone. What did you do?
What? I didn't do anything. Unless... Eva? Hey, that wasn't so bad anymore. Wait a minute. Sweet! It's a Christmas miracle!
Don't get ahead of yourself.
All right. Time to fight again. This again.
I won't let you get to him.
Oh, she's got 2 health bars. That's not fair. Oh, come on. Well, haha! Oh, that's not making it easy on me. Got it. Haha! Did it! Take that, imaginary friend.
Rogue activity no longer detected in this memory.
Finally, something's working. Eva, are you here somewhere? I remember seeing the shadow over here. It's got to be her. That was you walking by here, wasn't it?
That's none of your business anymore.
Come on, you've lost your edge.
That's quite the confidence for someone who just got lucky.
There's still time. Work with us and we'll make the best of this.
The best of this would be you leaving Colin alone. And I'll be the one making sure of that.
You know I can take you on now, right?
Try me.
Gotcha.
Rogue activity no longer detected in this memory.
Booyah! Eva should see me now. All right.
External patch installation initiated.
What the? Is that you, Eva? This wasn't here before. She's here somewhere. Better not leave so soon. Eva! Eva, there you are.
Hey,
Where have you been? I've been looking everywhere for you. Did you see Faye around here?
don't worry, I took care of her.
Already? What did you do? Oh, and sorry about the mess here. I probably should have cleaned it up.
You know, I've been thinking that we should just leave.
Wait, what?
The patient clearly doesn't want us here. We should respect his wishes.
What are you talking about?
The patients don't always know what they really want. You, of all people, should know.
Wait a minute.
Ah. I guess it's no use. I should know by now. You aren't just gonna leave. I really don't know what to do anymore. But I have to keep going. Even if it just stalls you.
Okay, wait. Hold on just a minute. Wow, these clouds sure aren't as fluffy as they look.
You've gone on for long enough. But this is where your trespassing ends.
Let's start with Shu. Well, that hurt. You know, for an imaginary character, your attacks are kind of vanilla. Look, we don't have to do this.
Then forfeit. Why are you still here?
Rudog? Ugh, I could really use some help.
For some reason, I'm getting a hunch that you're supposed to forfeit. I'm going to give that a try.
Actually, you know what? I'm not doing this.
I see that you're making wise choices.
Well, it doesn't seem like a good idea to fight what is practically this world itself. But you aren't exactly that, are you? Because if you really do represent the actual unchained subconsciousness of Colin, then, well, you could have done a lot more by now than turn this whole construct against us. You're just a single loose mental strand, far from being able to speak for Colin.
Sure, I may not represent his entirety, but so what? Colin got lost, and it's hard not to be, with all that you tempt him with. That's okay, though. He might not always know what he wants, but I know what he needs.
But you could very well be wrong. I mean, no offense, but you aren't much more than that incomplete copy of Colin back there. In fact, I'm not even sure if there's a point in talking to you right now. After all, you're just an ethereal figment of his imagination that never even existed.
Perhaps so, but is that any different from what you're here to do?
Eva?
Hey, sorry, I had to head out for a moment there. She's all in Colin's head, by the way.
Yeah, I'm intimately familiar with that fact by now. But what were you doing? You just bailed out on me.
I was out administering sedatives to curb Colin's brain activity. Not sure how his mental process could override us, but it was getting out of hand.
So that wasn't a Christmas miracle after all.
It took a while to work out the dosage, as we still need his brain functioning. Seems like it's working, though. The effect should be sinking in more now. Wow, just what have you been dealing with over here?
Don't ask. What the heck is that?
Just some new code Roxy sent me. She said she saw issues with the machine earlier and knew we'd be in trouble. Wrote a patch in the car while Rob was driving, apparently.
Pfft, show off. Did you say anything else about the machine?
Aside from you doing a crappy job with the self-repairs? No, not like there was much time to talk. Actually, I'm still not sure if Colin is stable enough for this to work yet. Seems like the sedatives still need to sink in a bit more. This isn't good. We don't have the time to wait around anymore.
Actually, let me try something. You just wait here, 'cause, she might come back this way. Hey, hold on a minute.
It's only a matter of time now, isn't it? I might not be able to beat you, but don't count on my compliance.
No, I'm not here to... Actually, wait. Wow, it worked.
What, now you're bringing me here to get back at me for earlier?
No, I brought you here for privacy. This place should be off the record, even from Eva.
Uh-huh. And what do you want?
Your cooperation.
I thought we went over that already.
Sure, but now I have something to offer you in return.
What can you possibly offer me?
Something mutually beneficial, actually. And even if you don't care for it, I have a feeling that Colin would.
How did it go? She never came back this way.
Well...
How?
Pure talent. Rox has her tricks, and I have mine.
Okay, no need to overcompensate. Are we good to go then?
Yeah, she won't be bothering us any longer. Not that she'd be able to anyway, with the sedatives setting in. Well, that effect is only temporary. We have little time as it is. Come on, let's move on already while we still can. Uh-oh. Old guy's starting to redline. All right. There we go. Well, let's go and see what we find at the vortex of all this. I have a guess. Didn't exactly stick that soft field landing, huh? Not like I had much practice on an actual grass strip. So, you think this is a case of schizophrenia? Well, with that, the patient usually has trouble actively distinguishing delusion from reality. But in this case, I get the feeling that he's actually well aware of it. Still can't say for certain, but I'm leaning towards some kind of defense mechanism instead. The more curious question is how she's able to materialize here so vividly. That being said, could she still hear us? Don't know about that, but this should be just a normal memory playback now. What you waiting for? Come on! Haven't you ever heard of the phrase, stop and smell the roses? There are flowers on top of the hill too, you know. I'll race you there! Hey, I was thinking, it's a little windy today. Maybe we should come back some other time instead. Oh, don't be such a downer. We're practically already there. Hey, remember when we played Catch Me If You Can? The wind? It wasn't there a moment ago. Okay, what is the matter now? Let's just rest here for a while. Again? You barely walked any steps. Hey, I'm the one who has to carry this thing uphill. Oh, I just thought you'd have gotten stronger by now, that's all. The cello got bigger too, you know. Just come and sit here with me for a bit, will ya? Do you remember the first time we came here? Which first time? The second one, I guess. The one where I tried to race you up the hill.
Oh yeah, that was a dumb move. You sure were excited to take me up there, though.
Yeah, it had been a while since I took anyone there. It's still one of my favorite places. I always liked how it overlooked the city. It really has been a while, hasn't it? I really miss going there.
So why are you hesitating?
We're mere steps away from there, you know.
Why are you stopping every step along the way? Stop kidding yourself, Colin. You're not tired, and it's not the wind. We've already come so far. You know as well as I what we have to do. The first time we came here. That was the first time I accompanied you to play the scales too, wasn't it? Yeah, it helped. It still does, actually. Well, no one likes to practice scales alone. But you could never actually hear what I was playing, could you? It's nice up there today. It always is. You don't have to leave anymore. I can fly now. Wherever you go, I can go with you. You really are stubborn, aren't you? Don't you think you're getting a bit too old for me to stay? People would laugh at you if they knew. They can laugh all they want. I don't care. You made me who I am today. I learned to fly because of you. I kept playing the cello because of you. You taught me to practice the scales. No, Colin. I can't teach you anything you don't know, nor can I make you do anything you don't want. Maybe all you really wanted was for someone to be there. Even if it was just someone like me. I know it's mesmerizing here, Colin. But you've been spending so much time with me and imagining what couldn't be. Don't you think you're forgetting what actually is and all that could be? Sometimes, stepping out of this little world we've made is the only way to notice and appreciate all the beautiful things all around you. I don't want to be alone. Sure, if I go, you'd be alone at times, even when you don't want to be. But that's all part of growing up, and it's all a part of life. It's what makes fleeting moments with loved ones treasured and our memories precious. It's also what drives you to seek out what you wouldn't find if you just stayed here with me. There's a lot out there just waiting for you, Colin. I can't promise it'll always be good, but I know you won't find all that you need living only in these pages of ours. You brought me into this world,
I won't forget that. And while some things are meant to stay, some are only meant to carry you so far. In my own way, you know I will always be there to protect you. And whatever comes, if it's something we could do, then it's something you could do. What do you say, Colin? Are you ready? I don't know. I don't think I'm ready for it to end. I don't care what you are or aren't. You're my first real friend. Hey, that doesn't have to be the end for us. One day you might look back and realize how fast this precious life has passed you by. On that day, I'll come back once more. We'll talk like how we used to talk, and you'll tell me all about your day. No, about your life. You'll tell me about what a happy life you've had and all the nice memories you've made. I might not have such a happy life, you know. You're such a downer, you know that? Have a little faith in yourself, Colin. Of course you will. I know you will. It may take a long time, and it may take a lot of work and effort. But when that day comes, I know you'll have lots of happy memories to share. It's almost time. How much have you written in that book by now? You've replaced its pages so many times, huh? I must talk a lot. Sorry about that. But now that I'm going, perhaps you could finally spare some pages for other things. It's your book. You don't have to always write about me anymore. It's just like life, right? Same book filled with all kinds of different pages, as it should be. Take care of yourself, all right? Hey, I still haven't said goodbye yet. You already have, Colin. A long, long time ago. She never came back, did she? Guess not. I wonder if she's a cause or an effect. As in, do you think Colin's unhappy because she never came back again? If Colin only wanted to see her again, I doubt he would have needed to call us. Yeah, so perhaps her absence at the end meant that he was already unhappy by then. Back to square one. This place is destabilizing again. We don't have much time left. Let's move. We have to make do with what we have. Whew, that was heavy. Wait, do we even know what we're doing with him yet? Oh, that was the wrong guy. I have a few ideas to try, but we still need to link the mementos first. Let's get back to the overworld and figure things out while we do that. All right. What the heck? Wait, just a... In my own way, I will always be there to protect you.
Neil, what's taking you so long? This place is falling apart. There's no time to wait for him. Sorry, checking something real quick. Okay, well that's definitive. This is the only place where the cello could possibly connect. Which means this is going to have to be that. That's already linked up. And these are both going to have to be the paper airplane, I guess. I think that's all of them, but... What was that? What is this place? His memories, they're falling apart. But in the blink of an eye, suddenly there's no more time. If I find myself here just like everyone else, I just want to feel like I've done enough in this world before I go, you know? That's why we're here, Colin. Tell us your regrets. What is it that you want us to fix? Call them. But when you go through the procedure and live that new life, just hold on to something from here. It's not like that, Fia. I won't forget about you. We only have so little time in this life, and we'd never be able to do all that we want. No matter what we do, there'd always be other things we'd want to try, other paths to take. Did it spill on your dress? Hey, just one more excuse to jump into the lagoon. You know, we don't have to waste all that lemon juice. Have you ever tried writing with it? Lemon juice? No, why? Then prepare to be mind blown by some elementary school magic. Get this, it's invisible ink. Invisible ink? Yep, the writing appears in color only when you heat the paper up. Come on, I'll show you. Let's write something with it. It's been a while since I've written. Well, never too late to start again. How about a letter? To who? Each other, of course. We could write about this trip. It's been kind of a journey, hasn't it? And at the end of it, we could show each other what we wrote of it all. Why was this not a part of that memory earlier? Why would you even consider? Why do you toss aside everything we have for something make-believe? I'm not tossing anything aside.
We all have regrets, be it righting a wrong or a dream long past. At Sigmund Corp, we give you that second chance to make things right, because with our help, it's never too late. Wait, these don't seem like just randomly scattered memories. Could it be that the sedative's wearing off?
You are different, even from the man you were when I first met you. You're no longer aloof, you know? When you're here, you're actually here.
I know it's mesmerizing here, Faye spoke after a pause, lifting her gaze back up to the sky, but you've been spending so much time with me and imagining what couldn't be. Don't you think you're forgetting what actually is and all that could be? Okay, look, I got it. I got your message, you hear me? I know you're still here. You can come and get me now. Damn it, I really thought it was her. Wait, is that really the only way to...
Where the hay have you been?
I figured it out, Eva. I figured out the impossible. I mean, it took an unholy amount of spoon-feeding, but I guess that's what it takes when you're on the inside of it.
What are you talking about? Yes, just what are you talking about? The sedative. It wore off already? You don't sound too happy about it. We're here to help Colin, and you're the mental process that's in the way. Well, lucky for you, that can be amended now, can't it? So, looks like we're about out of time. If you're going to erase me for good, you might as well hurry.
No, we're not going to erase you. We're going to erase us.
Wait, what?
Colin never needed our service, Eva. He already had her. The ability to change his reality, to live in a different world. One that filled the gaps of what he wanted, all in his head. She is what we do, Eva. And yet she left. She left, which could have only meant one thing.
What you're trying to imply... No, that can't be right. What we do is different from just this.
How is it different?
Because there's more to it. There's more to what we do. We fulfill wishes. We give meaning to people's lives. What we do, it has to be more than just that of an imaginary friend.
It's a lot more elaborate, for sure. But for someone who had to fight just to let go of fantasy and embrace reality, maybe our existence was merely an unwelcomed amplifier. A reminder of the make-believe, the imaginary, and the endless possibilities that make reality seem less than what it is.
Hey, you two! Things aren't looking good with the patient. I don't know what you're up to, but you might want to get out of there. And by might wanna, I mean need to. After all that, huh? I guess none of this even matters anymore. There's no way we'd still have the time to implement any actual changes.
No, we might not have the time. But what about her? She's already linked to the machine's interface, right? Without us, all procedures would be internalized. So much could be done in a fraction of a moment.
You're suggesting giving sole control of the machine to a mental process of the patient? And the ethical implications of that, it hasn't been done for good reasons.
It hasn't been done because no patient has had a chance like this. Besides, what's our alternative? Just leave and mark this as a write-off?
But
What about legal complications? And the contract, it says... Oh, come on, Eva. When has the contract stopped us? Guys? Go on. I'll be right behind. Don't say I never trust you.
Why are you doing this for us?
Well, if I were Colin and on my last breath, I'd trust you over two strangers in white coats, right?
Strangers, huh? Your colleague was right about one thing. There is more to what you do than just playing with people's memories. You've been here for just a day, yet in all of his lifetime, no one else has truly seen the world through his eyes like you have. And, well, you're kind of the first I've been able to meet, too. In some silly way, maybe that's a part of what Colin really wished for.
It was one heck of a meet and greet, that's for sure.
Full admin access transferred to unknown credential Faye.
You gonna be alright?
Just a little nervous, I guess.
Well, given the circumstances, I'd say that's pretty alright.
Hey. Do you think that in some ways I've truly existed?
Well, for what it's worth, I think all our memories and everything in it can be nothing but the fiction we tell ourselves. Good luck out there. Colin's counting on you.
His blood pressure is dropping. Vital signs are fading fast. I think he's letting go. I'm sorry for your loss. Please take all the time you need. I'll be in the living room with the paperwork. When you're ready, I'll let them know. Always a little stark, isn't it? Seeing it like this after just having been in there.
It is what it is. I'm just a little cold. It felt warmer in there.
What we did back there, do you know if it worked?
Hard to say. I'll try to dig through the data afterward, but... well, it's never been done like this before. I don't know how coherent it'd be.
Guess we got another mess of a report to write.
We can take care of that when the dust settles. In the meantime, I just remembered something. So, did you succeed? There was a complication. We tried to cope with something unorthodox, but I'm not sure we'll ever know what really happened in those last moments. Hey, Sophia said you got a lighter? Yeah?
I never stood up very tall. I think my voice was fairly small. But there were times I'd want to shout, though my thoughts weren't sorted out. So I'd stumble and I'd fall. I learned to fly because of you. So if you left, I could go too. And everything you saw in me, that's what I wanted to be. Did I make it after all? All the grass on the other side. Is it only greener in my mind? I'd still want it the same, because trading my yesterday is to wish my life away. As we dream and as we grow, we have to learn to let things go. But let the wonder never fade, though we've turned 10,000 pages, flying high or stuck below. I've searched for meaning amidst doubt. I finally figured that part out. And all the stories inside me feels like I'm bursting at the seams. And you're here after all. All the grass on the other side. Is it only greener in my mind? I'd still want it the same, because trading my yesterday is to wish my life away.
Looking for something, old-timer? It's been a while, huh? A long while. You haven't changed much.
And whose fault is that now? Listen, I wish it were under better circumstances, but...
I know. I wish I still had time to tell you about all that's happened since then.
It's okay. I was there. I'm only here to say goodbye. Just tell me one thing, though. Do you still have any regrets?
Regrets? Yeah, I have a lot of those. But that's okay. The chances I missed, the mishaps, and all that I wish I had. Well, they were all still a part of it. They made way for all that I do have. And what I do have, I wouldn't trade for anything else in the world.
That's all I wish to hear. Go on. They're waiting for you. It's time to go home. Hey, Colin. Sorry I had to leave back then.
Thank you for having been there, even when nobody else was. Sup?
Where are you?
At my scotch, drinking home.
You said you'd be here.
I said I'd visit like we always do, not attend the funeral. When was the last time we even did that?
I know, but I just thought we owe it to him after...
Dr. Rosaline, we're about to start.
Go on, I'll get my turn. All right, enjoy your scotch.
You know it. Now, where were we?
Ooh, not looking sketchy at all, Neil.
I asked you to knock, not hack my lock. Switching to digital was a terrible idea.
Why didn't you just keep both locks on?
Rob, I don't know why she even got you involved. Look, we don't have long. Are you guys still in or not?
You betcha. So, is that the solution you were talking about?
Yeah, that's her.
Alright, so the story's not done. Thank you for having been a part of this. Wow, that was intense. So that was Finding Paradise. Chat has been having a good time with this. This is such an emotional story. It's like Stardew on steroids. Yeah, this company, Freebird Games, if you like this type of pixel style, check them out. They do incredible work. I did a playthrough of all the previous games that they listed on that thing. You can find that over on my YouTube page, youtube.com/@BWHComics. I have a playlist of all of those. You can find my work here on Twitch at twitch.com/BWHComics. I normally stream every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. I'm at BWHComics on Patreon, Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube. You can also find my weeb comic Cospain, a weeb comic about cosplay and convention craziness, over at cospaincomic.com. So, that's going to wrap it up. Thank you very much for joining me. And until next time, rock on, guys, and never stop drawing.